Hello everyone, welcome to this week's cash stuffing. I've got $1,200 we are stuffing into my wallet and some more sinking funds. I'm gonna start with my wallet, and I've got a ton of receipts to scan into all of my rewards apps. I've got all my rewards apps and all of the cashback apps that I use down below if you want to use my referral code. Groceries, we've already spent all our groceries, so I'm not stuffing that. Spending for me is $40. I'm really excited that May is bringing a little bit more, like a relief into our budget. Coffee is getting $11. Let me just make sure. This is my budget sheet that I'm referring to off camera. I was getting $12. So I've got $1 left over from last week that I'm gonna still use. Let's do some nasty fives. And 2 ones for the tip. So 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, this one is very fragile. Miscellaneous. I'm going to refresh these envelopes. I don't use miscellaneous anymore. What I'm going to replace it with is eating out. So that's all from my wallet. Next is my husband's binder, Matt. He took some of his spending money already, so he's getting a 20. Then going to my envelope, he's getting a 10. Tools is getting 50. Hunting and fishing. Oh, that's where I got the 250s. Okay. Hunting and fishing is getting 100, so that's the 250s. He can get his hunting and fishing license and my fishing license. I don't do hunting, but I do like going fishing with him. Tools was getting 2 20s and a 10. 20, 40, 50. He provides his own tools for work, and he's had a couple of things break. So that's good that I'm able to fund that this week. Next, I'll go into our future home vehicle binder household. Storage tubs for when we move again is getting a 5, and I need to, so 15 now. I need to get some new placeholders. It's just scraps of paper right now. Moving costs, which is for movers, is also getting a 5. So 5, 10, 15. Then the fun part, well, the exciting part, new car down payment. We've been wanting to, let me grab a Sharpie. I guess I'll just use this one. So we got each one's worth 30. Let me do some math real quick. We got $500. We got our deposit back from our old place, and most of it I'm setting aside for a new car down payment. So the 500 isn't going to evenly 16, but close enough. I've got the total when this is done, 2,160. So this is a placeholder. I'm keeping the $500 in our bank account. And now I finally get to put a placeholder and finally get some goals done. Okay, vehicle maintenance, putting 5 in here. And I do also have a tracker. I've got a paper tracker and this in here, but I don't have I don't know if I want to use, I don't want to use this. Let's just do 1. I don't have a goal amount for this, so I'm just going to use the paper tracker to keep track of how much is in here. I know we do need an oil change soon though. Then I'm skipping back to car wash. It's getting a 10. Laundry is getting 5. So now laundry has 15. Camping and hunting. So I've got, you know what? This is $30 that I saved up so far for Matt's hunting and fishing license. Oh wow, that is torn. Hang on. That's where I'm gonna put, this in here because he's ready to go. I think the deadline is coming up and he needs to go get it. So $130. That should be enough for my fishing and his hunting and fishing combo. And that's all for this binder. Next, our health binder. Mental health day off is depleted and we're adding 5. Eye exam. I had to deplete this. It's getting a 5. And so is eye care, contacts, and glasses is getting a 5. Dental is getting a 5. So now has 10. Supplements is getting a 5. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32. Duke, our chocolate lab, he's got $1 left over and he's getting a 20. So 21. Skipping back here to clothing for me, he's getting a 5. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. And clothing for Matt is also getting a 5. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hair is getting a 5. So 5, 10, 15, 16, 17, 18. Bathroom items is getting a 5. Kitchen items is getting a 5. And that's all for this binder. Next, I'm going to our binder that repeats our weekly money. So all of the categories that I keep in my wallet and in Matt's wallet. And I'm gonna put money to eating out. We wanna start, here we go. Eating out every once in a while, 20, 35. And then I also have gas. Let's see. I was keeping money. Oh, I was keeping that gas money. I'm pulling out gas money now. That's all for this one. I am pulling out gas money to pay our gas card. So we have, so it's now, this is my buffer binder. I budget $40 every week for gas, but we started using my husband's gas card. So we get that bill in the mail once a month and then I'll pay it off. Our bill just came in yesterday, $100, and for a fill up, and that lasted like 3 weeks. 50, 70, 90, 110, 115, 116, 17, 18, 19, 120. So that's perfect. I'll be able to pay that. I can pay that at the end of May. That's all for the buffer binder. Next, holidays and birthdays. My husband's middle kid, well, she's in her 20s. All of my husband's kids are in their 20s. Her birthday's this week, and we did get her a card, putting 20 in here. I think he wanted to get her a gift card somewhere. And then I'm skipping back to mini holiday. I was getting a 10. That's all for this binder. Okay, and I messed up just a little bit. Well, not messed up, but so tools for here, let's see. Tools, I'm gonna pull this money from Matt's. This is what he pulls to put in his wallet every week. Instead, I'm gonna put this tool money, this $50, into a buffer binder. There should be a tools, yeah. So $50. This is if he needs to buy like replacement tools. And then there is a traveling salesman that goes to, he's in the ag industry. He's an ag diesel mechanic. There is a traveling salesman that will come around to his work like once a week to sell tools out of a truck. And when he purchases tools from there, this is getting 25. He puts you on a payment plan and you just pay him once a week. So 25 is his weekly tool payment. So this will go, so he can pull this into his wallet. He can pay that this week. And then the last $30, which I'm going to make another video reorganizing this. I am revisiting my bills binder. I mostly have been using this with prop money because they keep all of our bill money in the bank account. And so I haven't reset a lot of this stuff since I stopped using it when we moved because things were just really hectic. So I'm going to pull that prop money. Our internet, for some reason, we have a credit. We have a $60 credit, but I am budgeting $30 is our normal internet payment every month. I'm going to put this here in cash in case, I don't know why we have a credit. So just in case they come back and say, oh, just kidding, we'll have that. So like I haven't updated my bill trackers either, but I'm going to do that later. So that's all for this week's cash stuffing. Thanks for sticking around and hanging out. If you liked the video, please subscribe and hit the thumbs up. Leave a comment, say hello. That's all you have to do. Leave an emoji. Thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you in the next one.